guys, Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, canning, recipes, a little bit of everything. We are getting ready to blanch and freeze some more of our tomatoes. I did a video on that last week, go back and check it out. We want to talk to you about why it's important about preserving your harvest. If you have watched our channel at all in the last year or so, you know that we grow non-GMO and that we do not use insecticides or herbicides, and so everything we grow is as clean as it can possibly be. The garden sometimes looks very harried, but we're willing to take it, and so that we can grow fresh, clean food. And we're going to talk to you about why. So you can see here I've got various things that I've canned over the last year. I've got carrots, green beans, turnips, corn. We've made a vegetable beef soup. We've got our sugar beets. We have frozen our zucchini and squash, and we do that by the blanching method. There's not really a safe way to can squash and zucchini, so that's what we have chosen. We have invested, of course, in a very large freezer that we're able to put all of our stuff in. And what we can, we certainly want to can. I know that having frozen food sometimes can be dangerous if the electricity goes out. I know a lot of you are in hurricane-prone areas, and maybe some of you are in the north where you get blizzards and stuff and your electricity goes out. So we do can what we are able to can. We are choosing the freeze method right now on the tomatoes because they're coming in at different intervals, so I'm not getting enough to crank up the pressure canner. So we're going to go ahead and blanch and freeze these. We do have backup plans just in case our electricity goes out to keep our food safe. But the reason why you want to can your food or blanch and freeze it if you grow organic and if you grow non-GMO and if you grow no herbicides or insecticides is because you know what's going in your body. And as my husband and I have gotten older, we realized that putting whatever it is we put in our bodies really comes out. I work about 50, 60 hours a week, and so I'm very particular now with what I'm putting in my body because I need really good fuel. We do eat all organic meats. We eat organic vegetables, and when it's off season or when we don't have something that we have prepared, we do buy all organically. But our goal throughout the year, throughout the growing year and the growing season here in Texas, and it gets very hot this time of year, and we're very, very hot right now, is to preserve what we can as quickly as we can. So we pick everything as quickly as we can and make sure that we are taking steps to preserve it so that we can enjoy it over the next year. And you should do that too. There are lots of additives in our food, whether it's chemicals or whether tomatoes are artificially ripened. Corn, has the glyphosate in it, so we're very particular about that. Our beets come in only probably once a year for us here. We've tried to grow them in the winter and we've not had great success. So I plant them probably in January and they come to fruition and we get them canned. You need to do the same thing for your family, at least I feel like you do. Putting good food in your body and in your family's bodies is an insurance that you're going to be a pretty healthy group, and that's our goal. We are eating right now probably about 60 to 75% organic. Since I do work outside of the home, there are times that I do eat outside and eat at a restaurant. But I'm telling you, I can tell the difference whenever I eat something at a restaurant and whenever I eat a home-cooked meal. So anyway, we wanted to visit with you about the importance of preserving your goods and picking them as quickly as you can and preserving them and eating safe for your family. So that's why we do our garden. We have about a 1,200 square foot garden out there. It's hard work at first, it really is, and it's hard work maintaining it, but right now we're in the middle of July. It's getting a little rough, it's hot out there. We still have tomatoes coming in, thank the Lord. We have been very blessed this year with our tomatoes. So that's why it's even more important that we get out there and pick what we can and go ahead and preserve it for the year to come. Like the tomatoes that we're getting ready to preserve, we are going to use this in meatloaves, we're going to use this in spaghetti sauce, we're going to use this in salsas. all kinds of things, guys, that we can use these tomatoes in, and our carrots and our green beans. We can make soups, we can make stews. We can really make this stretch a very long way, or we can eat it as a side dish on our meal. So I want to encourage you to get out there, and I need to emphasize to you the importance of not putting anything on your vegetables. No insecticides, no herbicides. It's very important to me. It's very important to me for my family. It's very important to me for me, because we need to be healthy, and I know what's going in my mouth because I'm growing it, and I'm very protective of it. So we wanted to share that with you. We wanted to tell you why we do what we do. We wanted to encourage you to do what we do, and we want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel, like this video. We want to encourage you to learn how to preserve your stuff by either blanching and freezing, however you choose to preserve it. But it's very important, guys, and you want to be self-sustaining. At least we want to be self-sustaining, and I think you do too. And if you're watching this channel, I believe that you do. So get out there, learn how to garden. There's still time to do a fall garden. Here in Texas, we'll start planting our fall garden sometime in September. And then we will start our spring garden actually in January. We'll plant our carrots, and we'll plant our beets, and we'll plant our turnips. And we'll get things going. And then around March is when we'll plant the rest of our garden. So I wanted to share this with you. Take care. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend. If you like what you see, we ask that you subscribe to our channel. We got a lot more videos coming up. We'll use a lot of this in our cooking videos over the winter when it's kind of the off season. So be sure and like and subscribe, and take care. You guys have a great weekend, and God bless.